views matter.
Hello everybody. Assalamualaikum, Sastakar, Namaskar to all the listeners. This is Attorney Shah Peerally, and today I have Vedika with me on the board. Thank you, Vedika, for being here. And we are going to talk, of course, about immigration law. And anything I'm going to tell you today is my opinion. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions. And the number to our office, 510-742-5887, 510-742-5887. And if you want to call live on air today, we will be opening the lines in few minutes. It's 510-657-1170, 510-657-1170. And again, this is Attorney Shah Peerally from the Shah Peerally Law Group. Last week we did the show on Friday because we had some difficulties. We were not able to be there on Thursday, so we did the show on Friday. So for those now listening, your show continues on Thursdays, but it seems like right now it's last week only we did it on Friday. So just to start, I'm going to talk about different issues that's going on. The visa bulletin is not out as far as I know. I need to double check. It might have come out while I'm speaking right now, but so far it has not come out. So we don't know what we're expecting on the visa bulletin because a lot of people are having a lot of hopes that things are going to jump from one to another, and what happens on the visa bulletin is we are hoping that EB1 will get back to current. Not current, but at least it will have some dates forward, because right now it's unavailable for India, and also October visa bulletin is usually what we call the famous new fiscal year visa bulletin. So we need to be ready for that. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about things that are happening out there. For one, we are seeing a lot of fight when it comes to the asylum bar, like where the court is fighting. Unfortunately, most of the time now the Supreme Court is siding with the government, being a conservative Supreme Court we have now. But having said that, still there are small wins that are coming, and we're very happy about that. But unfortunately, we're seeing a lot more denial than approvals. And a lot of people are not understanding what's happening to them, because very similar cases have been approved in the past. Now suddenly you're seeing denials. The reason for that is mostly political, of course. But I'm not going to go into the politics of it, but I'll go into the gist of it. The way it works is the administrative agencies, like the USCIS, they have to basically answer to the administrative branch, and as you know, we are dealing with a very kind of difficult administration. I've never seen one like that in my career, but hey, everything is different now in America. So you cannot really rely on what has been happening in the past to basically say, okay, it happened in the past, it should happen for me. No, it's not. Having said that, doesn't mean everybody is getting denied. We're seeing a lot of denials, but we are also seeing a lot of approvals. So I recommend that you hire a good lawyer to work on your case, because you might find yourself in a situation where you won't be able to fix the case if it is too difficult. By the way, Vedika, I hope you can hear me properly on the line. So anybody can hear me right now. So, and again, the number to the studio, 510-657-1170, 510-657-1170. This is Attorney Shah Peerally. If you have any questions on immigration, feel free to call right now. The studio lines are open. And I'm talking about the visa bulletin first. It didn't come out, but what we are expecting, hopefully there will be some, we're hoping there will be some good movements on both EB1 and EB2. But again, I might be wrong. We don't know. I'm just guessing, but we should know in the next maybe 4 or 5 days, maybe tomorrow itself. So So watch out for the visa bulletin, because this is a new fiscal year starting October 1st. So usually when we have new fiscal year, we see a movement. Usually, sometimes we see retrogressions too, but most of the time I shouldn't say most of the time, but I hope more likely than not there will be some movement. So now again, I'm covering topics, like I'm jumping from one topic to another because immigration works this way. So there's so many other things happening. The second thing I'm discussing about are denials. As I mentioned, and a lot of lawyers are going to concur with me, that we are seeing so many denials. I think we have one caller, right? Vidika, let me take the caller. This is Shah. You're live in here. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hello. Hi. Go ahead, I'm listening.
I am currently on H4 EAD working, and my employer is going to file for H1 in the next year lottery. So, but we have a travel plan in June. So, is it okay to travel while my H1 is in process?
Yeah, it is okay, because you're still you're coming back on H4, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Yes, the only thing that might happen, what I would recommend if you're sure you're going to travel, is better you ask your employer to file it as what we call a consular processing. So that means the case is not a change of status. Then, in order to activate it, once it's approved, you can leave and get a stamp of H1 and come back, or you can amend the petition or extend the petition to reflect the change of status. But it's okay to travel, although it's not recommended, but it's okay because but the only thing is that if you come back on an H4 and then they might not allow you to do a change of status, then by itself automatically you might have to leave and come back to get the I-94, because then it will reset it. But it is okay to travel, it's just not recommended, that's all.
Okay, got it. Thank you, sir.
Okay, you got it. Okay. I know a lot of technical terms, so I apologize. Sometimes if you don't understand the technical terms, to ask. I think we have another caller, right, Vedika? This is Shah Peerally, you're 11 here? Hello? No. Okay, so feel free to call. We just had a caller. Very interesting questions. I'll go over this a little bit later. But the number to the studio today is 510-657-1170. 510-657-1170. And this is Attorney Shah Peerally from the Shah Peerally Law Group. And we are discussing, of course, about immigration law and every aspect of immigrations, by the way. We don't limit ourselves really to one or two aspects. However, we don't practice in all. It's just we have the knowledge, and most of it is just we are selective because it is going to be too overwhelming otherwise. So, having said that, we handle petitions like family petitions, H1Bs, L1, O1, EB1. I think we have another caller, right? Vidika, let me caller. This is Shah Peerally, you're 11 here. Hello.
Hi, Shah Peerally. Good morning. This is Ishwar.
Hi, Shah. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much. And first of all, I'm thankful for all these questions. Even though I'm just not calling for this show very frequently, but I used to listen to here so that I'm educating all these things. Thanks for providing all these answers. So I have one question, Shali, actually. So I have my 140 with my company A. After 140 got approved, after a month, I moved to company B using that 140. So I got my H1B for 3 years. So I have one question. So using that company, so A's 140, can I go to any other company, or do I need to apply from company B? Then only the first one will be valid.
Okay, this is a good question. So if your question is to get the green card, you can only get the green card from the main company. Now, if the I-140 is still valid, it's still good, they have not canceled it, because you left 1 month later, they still have a right to cancel it within 180 days. You can use that same I-140 to move to company B, C, D, E, F, no problem. Because every time you move, it's like a new application. It's not like you carry forward whatever is left on company B, you carry to C, no. Let's say you move to C, when you apply, you usually get another 3 years. It keeps going on like that.
Right. Yeah, so some kind of confusion is going through. So a couple of my friends are saying, like, the moment when you're switching to company B, the company's A 140 is no more valid. You have to apply one company's B's 140 to go for a company C. That's what. Thank you so much for the clarification, Ali.
No. Okay, now the only thing is that if you want to get a green card, then of course you need to have your own I-140 with that company. But to file for an H-1B extension or transfer, any I-140 as long as it's valid can be used. Okay.
Okay. Wow. And the next final question for me is, so right now I'm with, as I mentioned, like 140 is from company A, but the moment when I'm getting the priority date and all, can I go back to my company A? Even though I'm switching to A, B, C, D, all these things, the moment when I'm getting the priority date?
Yes, exactly. As long as you keep it alive, you can do that, yes.
Sure. Thank you so much for this.
Good luck to you. Good luck to you. Very, very interesting question. Let me take another caller, Vidika. This is Shah. You're live in here. Hello. This is Shah.
Dr. Ali. I have a question. The question is, if somebody sponsors me, say if I sponsor somebody from another country for green card, my sister, and later on I choose not to be the sponsor, what is her option?
Okay, let me get it right. So basically, someone petitioned for their sister, and a family petition, you mean, right? That's
Correct.
What you're talking about. Okay, and then you decide to quit for whatever reason you don't want to go forward, not quit, but at least not pursue the case. They don't have any option on that specific visa. Once you decide to remove the petition, it's gone. The only time
not
you can
remove the petition, the sponsor is backing out.
What you mean the sponsor? You mean the affidavit of support?
Yes.
Oh. Okay,
yes.
So I'm confused.
Can they get another sponsor?
Yeah, you can get another sponsor through affidavit of support. That's fine.
Right.
Yeah, that you can get. I thought you wanted the petitioners going out. The petition is not going out. The petition is
no. The
right?
petition's still there, but the sponsor has backed out here. So.
Okay, you might have to redo a new affidavit of support. Okay.
With somebody else, correct?
Yes, exactly.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, but if your sister already got her green card, it doesn't matter. But
no, she has not. She has not. She hasn't come into the country yet.
Yeah, then you need to get a new one and file it. Okay, file a new affidavit of support.
Any new person can be a sponsor, then, right? Am I correct?
Yes, as long as they are legal, they make the money. Yeah. Okay.
Do they have to be related?
No, doesn't have to.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Okay. And it's not the sponsor. You're talking about here the affidavit of support, which is different. Okay? Okay. The sponsor is a petitioner. Okay. No. Good luck to you.
Okay.
Thank you.
But she is the
Let me take another.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me take a. Yeah. Go ahead. And then if you need help, just give me a call at the office, and I'll look into it. 510-742-5887. Let me take another call over the card. Shah Peerally, you're 11 here. Hello.
Hi, I was calling regarding the migration.
Yes, sir.
So I'm a U.S. citizen. I wanted to know if I have two daughters, and they are like 8 and 10, and I have, after divorce, can I go and settle in London?
Okay, I'm confused about the question. You want to bring your daughters to the U.S. or you want to go to London?
Yeah, I want to go to London after divorce.
Okay, that nothing to do with immigration in U.S. immigration law. If you're free, you can go. You're a U.S. citizen, you can go. There's nobody that prevents you. But I don't know for UK immigration law, you need a lawyer from there to answer you. But on the U.S. side, if you're a U.S. citizen, you can leave any time. You don't lose your citizenship. You can stay there for years, no problem. Okay?
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Okay, good luck to you. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally, 11 here. Hello.
Yeah, hi, sir. I want to say that I support the Supreme Court's decision yesterday cracking down on the fraudulent asylum applications and basically approving Trump's initiative to basically ask anyone who is coming across Central America to first apply asylum.
Yeah. I know. You're a hardcore Republican. Good for you. Okay, let's take another caller, please. Thank you. Hello. Okay, so I'm not going to argue politics with people, especially when they have their vendetta against me. I don't have time for that. So I'm going to talk about now all the other issues with an administration which is almost like the Mongol Empire. So let's check what is happening here. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally Esq. Hello.
Yes, hello, Shah. This is, I had a question regarding my H-1B extension. So what has happened is, I've been working in the company for over 5+ years now, and they are just applying my extension. So my work job description has changed a little bit, in the sense I do more AWS and, automation and stuff like that. But my original, 5 years back, from the profile that I joined was more Wi-Fi centric and little cloud and automation. So do you think we should update it to the latest one, or stick to the original one so that there's no inquiry or nothing and get approved?
Okay. You went so fast, and then there was a background noise. Can you repeat? Sorry for that. I didn't hear.
Sorry. So I have been working for this company for 5 years. The job description that I joined on was more Wi-Fi centric and less automation and cloud driven. Now it is more cloud driven and automation and less Wi-Fi centric. But the immigration lawyers are still using the old case to do my H-1B extension. Do you think we should update it to use the latest one, or just stick to the old one, get H-1B extension and let life continue?
That's a good question. Well, you can't do that, because you cannot give them a wrong information, because if later it's found out that you lied, it will be fraud and misrepresentation, unless the job itself is kind of convoluted in a way that you can actually use both interchangeably. So, but if it is new, you have changed your job description, you're supposed to update it accordingly. Now, if your lawyer thinks it's the same, then you should go with what your lawyer thinks. But personally, I will not do that, because if the job description has changed, you're not allowed to use a different job description. You have to use the new one, okay?
Makes sense. But the job description is kind of the same. The only thing is the role in terms of percentage-wise has gone up or gone down. So the Wi-Fi percentage is almost gone like 5%, and the automation percentage has risen to like almost 70%. So that's the trade-off. Earlier it was more Wi-Fi centric, where it was 70% Wi-Fi and less automation. But now it's reversed.
It's hard for me to tell without looking at the case, but if you're taking 5%, it might be okay, but 70% is a lot of change. So that means basically the whole thing have changed, right? Your job description has changed. So I think
right, but that also brings in the other thing is where because the current market rate for this position would be X plus whatever, because the whole industry has just spun up. But the rate that I'm being paid would be way less. So then again there would be an issue of salary, which I'm sure the company would not be willing, because the industry has moved on fourfold. But the being in the same position, you don't get that kind of raises, or
Let me tell you. What you're saying right now is basically not good to say that here. So it's basically the problem that you're facing is that they are trying to minimize it, but that's not the way to do things, because that's really kind of tricking the system. So you have to be careful, and I would recommend you give me a call privately. We can talk 510-742-5887, because just for them to make it happen, taking a shortcut can really backfire. So be careful on that, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. So let me take another caller, Vedika. Shah Peerally. Hello, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me properly? Okay. So I think I'm having some issues with I hope you guys can hear me properly now. Okay, perfect. Okay, sorry for that. So lady, I think we have one caller, right? This is Shah Peerally, 11 here. Hello.
Hi, can you hear me? Sorry.
Yes.
Hello.
Go ahead. Yes.
Hey,
This is Shah.
I'm Mr. Shah. Yeah, thank you so much for doing this phenomenal job over the radio. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I have one question. So my case is like this. Is that the citizen of Australia, and she's currently working on an E3 visa. I have my own H1B with I-140 I was thinking to actually take a break from my job and just basically go on an E3 visa. The dependent can also work and do something. So my plan was to go on an E3 dependent visa, and when my date becomes current, I want to come back.
You have a background noise. Are you in the speakerphone? Because I cannot hear you properly. Can you?
No.
You say you are on an E3 visa? E3 visa?
Yeah. So my wife is on an E3 visa. I am on an H1B with my I-140 I wanted to know if it is okay for me to take some break, go on an E3 dependent visa, which whereby you can also work and do some business, and then once my date becomes current, on my current I-140, I come back, I join some company, and I get my green card. Do you think I'm more worried about the timeline of me joining a new company when my date becomes current and transferring my I-140 to the new company and they filing for my green card? Do you have any suggestions for that?
Okay, that's a good question. Number one, there's no problem for you to move as a dependent. However, E3 is a very tricky visa because some say it's a dual intent, some say it's not a dual intent visa. That means technically you're not allowed to have an intent to file for a green card based on it. But some lawyers will tell you no, it's okay. But I've seen it both ways. So there's no problem to move on the dependent because the dependent for E3s can work. And then you can actually also get, and if you want to change company, you have to have the company file, of course, for your labor certification and then take the priority date. The question is, when you file that, will that kill the E3? I have not seen any of them, but I don't get a lot of E3, so I cannot really give you a real feedback based on that. But all I can tell you, whatever you're thinking is possible, just a little bit be careful on the E3 itself, because since you're doing E3 dependent, I don't think you'll have a big problem. But E3 is not really a dual intent visa, so it might get denied just on the fact you have an I-140, okay?
Gotcha.
Okay. But apart from that, you can move, you can use it, and that's fine. Okay?
Okay.
And you can always go back to your H1 also if you want later, no problem. And you can always go back on the work permit also, okay?
Correct. Exactly. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Yeah.
Good luck to you. Take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Hello, hi.
Yeah, hi. I have a question on the cross-country chargeability.
Yes.
So, my employer is going to file I-140 for me and my wife, and I'm going to be a primary applicant on the I-140. So, will I be able to leverage the fact that I will be able to get into China's EB2 queue? Because I'm the primary applicant here, and my wife is on H4, and she's just going to be tugged along with my I-140.
Okay. So, your wife is born in China?
Yes. So will I be able to get into China EB2 priority queue given that she is not the primary applicant and I am the primary applicant?
Yes. That's what's called cross-chargeability. Cross-chargeability means that you can use the country of birth of your spouse even he or she is not the main applicant. Okay?
Oh, okay. I read online that she has to be primary applicant for me to be able to use China's EB2 priority.
Not at all.
Thanks for clearing.
Otherwise, what's the use? Then you don't have a cross-chargeability. You're just using the country.
Oh, okay.
No, cross-chargeability means I've done many of them, so you don't have to worry. That's fine. Okay?
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Okay. Good luck to you. Do you have another caller, Vedika? Bye. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here. Okay, we don't have any callers. We got a lot of callers and very, very interesting questions, by the way, and I really appreciate that. Feel free to call. We still have the studio lines open for the next, I think, how much time right now, Vedika? I think 20 minutes or so. And the number to the studio, 510-657-1170. 510-657-1170. And the number to our office, if you want a private consultation, 510-742-5887. 510-742-5887. Just to let you know, be very careful. Sometimes I will not be able to answer your question because this is an open line, and we're talking openly in a general manner. So unless I really kind of assess your case, everything I'm telling you is purely educational. So you should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions. And again, the number to the studio, 510-657-1170. 510-657-1170. And today I have Vedika with me on the board, and I wanted to say thank you to her for helping us. And we are discussing about all those issues that are happening on immigration, and it's really kind of getting confusing now, to the point that God knows how things are going to turn out. But we're dealing with an administration who is very anti-immigration, and unfortunately many people are supporting him. And as you heard earlier, there are even supporters in our own community for this government, which is kind of weird. But hey, it does happen. There are always different people have different opinions, and I'm not going to say I respect that, because I don't respect them much. I'm sorry for that, because I can't. I'm really sorry. I would have respected, for example, other Republicans, because I've worked with them and they're very nice, but this is not the normal thing. We are dealing with is something really, really different here, a different kind of board game, more racism, more everything. So I can go on this, but here we're discussing immigration, and things are not really great for most people out there. A lot of people are calling us now for consultations, second opinion, and most of the second opinions are denials, and we are seeing denials. I'm seeing a lot of denials on L1s, which were never happening before. I'm seeing denials on many, many things that is really kind of choking the whole system, and I don't know how long the economy is going to hold, but I'm hoping things will get better next year. But if it continues on this path, we are going to have some major problems happening. And of course we have all those problems with pretty much all those climate change issues, environmental issues, pollution, you name it, and all those are related to the politics we are living right now. People think they will live forever, but nobody's going to live forever. So I just wanted to throw this out there, because this is getting really upsetting now, seeing how much is being destroyed, how many things good we have worked for, which is gone. So it really kind of is heartbreaking, to the point that makes you wonder if the system is still fair. I became a lawyer now almost 16 years ago, and we took an oath that to uphold the law, but also to uphold justice. So now it's the law, but justice is becoming a very, very difficult thing to get, and it's very, very sad in a country like America where we're having this. Again, I just wanted to throw this here. So let us talk a little bit about some of other issues that we are seeing right now on immigration side. One of them, of course, are the denials, and another thing that we are seeing also, family petitions. Someone was bringing that up to me, and I need to double check on that affidavit of support are going to change, and things are going to get really tricky as from October. So I need to get really I know there are some lawsuits on that, so we need to wait and see. So there are many things happening. For example, there are provisions that they are trying to remove all the easy, like for example, deferred action on the U visa, which was something that a very, very interesting thing is that when the U visa was pending, we could actually get a work permit for people before the U visa gets approved. But now, guess what? It's they barely give that. I have clients who get upset at me. Oh, you told me that 2 years ago. Well, 2-3 years ago when I told you that, it was Obama time. We were getting it. Now things are very different. So you have to bear with us, and unfortunately there is only so much we can do. I know a lot of people are really in pain and they are suffering. Some people cannot really are going so much stress. I have clients who are ending up in the hospital because of stress. So only thing I can tell you, hang in there, guys. It's hopefully after the rain there will be sunshine, but there will be a lot of rain before that. That's all I can tell you. So right now, this is Attorney Shah Peerally, and we are live at the studio today. And today is September 12th, 2019. The number to the studio 510-657-1170. 510-657-1170. I just wanted now to mention another area of law that we help people with is debt settlement. Debt settlement is basically when we negotiate for you to get you out of debts. And the idea, what we use here, is we don't use a bankruptcy. We still can get you out of debts without using a bankruptcy. We have been doing that now for almost 10 years, and we've been very successful. For example, people who own their credit cards, and when the market went down on the second mortgage, we're able to negotiate those loans, get it out of the way. And here what we do is not debt consolidation, by the way. It's debt settlement. That means it's a one-time payment or a one-time payment broken in two or something, and then you're out of it. You don't have to do more. So feel free to call us if you need help. 510-742-5887. 510-742-5887. I think we have one caller. Let me take the caller. This is Shah Peerally Esq. Hello.
Hello. Hi. Laura Shah, thanks for doing the show. It's very informative, so thank you for that.
Oh, thank you so much for calling.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening.
Perfect. And my question was more informative. I just wanted to know exactly what's happening with the H4 EAD update, and if you know anything that you can share, that would be very helpful. Thank you.
Beautiful question, but I don't have the answer, unfortunately. All I can tell you, it's like a tug of war, I think, between Trump administration and his own supporters, because the reason why there is so much fuss on the H4 EAD is that pressure from that lawsuit from this group called Safe Job USA or something. And what happened under Obama, they were fighting it, but under Trump they say, oh, they will agree with them, they will remove it. But what has happened, we were supposed to know about it since August, and we've been now in September, and we didn't get any news. So I think it's good news, hopefully. And my thinking is that the fact that they know there will be a lot of lawsuit on it, I'm hoping they will back off. They won't remove it. But let's hope and see. Until at least the election, nothing is going to happen, hopefully.
So you think that's still going to be stuck in the OMB review, most likely?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think it's just showing the guns, but not shooting anything right now. Okay?
Okay, very good. Thank you. Thank you a lot.
Good luck to you, and hope I'm right. Let me take another caller. Shah Peerally, you're live on air. Hello?
Yeah, hi, sir.
Hello.
I got cut off earlier. I think you are going a little too hard on the Trump administration.
No. Can you cut off Vedika? I don't want to talk to this gentleman. He's come on, take it out. Yes, this is not a private show, please. So it's a private show. I mean, it's not a public show. So you are not here to voice your political opinion. You keep it for yourself. Thank you. So for those people who need help, I'll be glad to help them. And for those people supporting Trump, I don't want to hear them. Thank you. So let me talk now about things that are more interesting. I think we have another caller, right? This is Shah Peerally live on air. Hello? Okay. So I just wanted to, I'm sorry, I don't really cut people, but every time this person calls in, he's just always like insulting immigrants and things like that, and I cannot take it. I'm not an immigrant, but I represent immigrants. I'm not against that, so I'm not going to basically tolerate people who are going to insult other immigrants. I don't really appreciate it. So thank you so much. So let us talk a little bit about more about other issues. Okay, we have one caller. Let me take another caller. Abra, you're live in here. Hello.
Hey, Shah, this is Chandra. I have a question about EB5.
Yes, go ahead, Chandra.
So I'm on H1B, and EB5, I think the cap is on 500K investment, right?
Yes. Yes.
And 500 and above, actually. So is it okay that I borrow this some money against my property or something like that from loan and invest into some business and use that?
I think you can, but it's a little bit tricky when it's hard. You might want to talk to the people who do EB5. I don't really do EB5. I don't really like it because I don't trust it. So I don't have an exact answer for you, to be honest. But I think you can, because the money is yours. You're borrowing basically against your property. But most of the time, it's people will sell their property, then they will do it. Then it's clear-cut money, because when it comes to EB5, you have to show where the money is coming from. So yeah, it is something. It is something that I might have to inquire before I answer you. But I'm pretty sure you can. But I'm not 100% sure, so I cannot really answer you. You might want to check with those EB5 groups. There are many of them out there. Ask some of the lawyers that focus only on EB5. Okay? Okay.
Okay, no problem. Thanks a lot.
Okay. To you. I'm so sorry. So let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You 11 here? Hello? Okay, so we don't have any other callers. I think we have a few more minutes to go, around 5-6 minutes to go. So if you need any help, please feel free to reach out to us, 510-742-5887. And also, for those who need help with the debt settlement, you can check our blog, yourdebtsettlementattorney.com, yourdebtsettlementattorney.com. And if you need, if you want us to help you on immigration cases, feel free to reach out also. 510-742-5887. 510-742-5887. And today we had some very interesting questions. Of course, we had some crazy I'm not going to say that. So we had some issues, but of course we dealt with it. So I'm going to talk a little bit now. I think we have another 5 minutes to go, right, Vedika? So let me know. Please give me the timing here. And I'm going to talk a little bit about VAWA petitions, because it is getting the VAWA petitions and the U visas. It used to be when we take a VAWA, to be honest with you, I rarely lose VAWAs, but lately I've been seeing denials on VAWAs that are kind of worrying me, and it's really upsetting when you see those cases, the reasons they're denying them. So be very careful when you're filing VAWA, or any case, by the way. Have a good lawyer work on it. I think we have one caller, right? Take the caller. This is Shah Peerally. You 11 here.
Hi, sir. I want to know, like, for a blood relation, if you petition somebody in 1997 September, how long generally it takes?
Oh, you file a petition for who? For brothers, sisters?
For brothers and sisters.
It takes around 10 to 15 years. So 97 right now. I don't know exactly what is on the visa bulletin. Let me check the visa bulletin. But for India, I think for brothers and sisters, they're processing, I think, 2000. Let me see what year they're processing right now for India. I think it's 2006. So it should have already been processed, I think. 99, family sponsor, India, 2013, 2005. Okay, I think they're processing 2005 right now. So if it is 1997, it might have already been cleared. So you need to double check on that.
They're processing 2005? 2007, sorry. I did it in 2007.
Oh, okay. So you said 2000. You said 2000. You said 1997.
7 September.
Yeah. So another few years, maybe 4 or 5 years more. Okay.
Another 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, approximately. There's no real timing, because that timing keeps changing. Every month it changes, but right now, so far, my guess is another 3 to 4 years. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Good luck to you. So I'm so sorry. I think I heard right. You said 1997. So that's why I was saying it should have been processed. So ladies and gentlemen, I think we have another few minutes to go. So I'm going to go. I don't know. I can take one more caller if there's any caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here. Okay, so I think there's no more callers. So we cannot, I don't think we'll be able to take more callers now. Feel free to call our office 510-742-5887, 510-742-5887. And we were discussing, of course, about those denials. It's getting really heartbreaking, those denials. And we are seeing, of course, all those decisions which are like very twisted decisions, I believe, personally. And it's kind of, I have a lot of respect for our system, but it's the system now has been is now more leaning towards a conservative system, especially in the Supreme Court. And of course, all those decisions that we thought before used to be unfair, the Supreme Court will knock them out. Now they are upholding them, which means basically we don't have a Supreme Court which is really kind of in favor of immigration. And we have seen that in the past, but it always gets better later on. But we don't know how things are going to unfold in the next 5 to 10 years, so we can only work with what we have. At this point in time, things are not really looking great, but at the same time, the words of hope is that we're still getting approvals. A lot of cases are getting approved, and a lot of people are not very happy about it, and a lot of people are happy about it. So we need to work with the system, because we cannot go around it. We can only fight it and deal with them. And also I wanted to check with all of you, if you have any denial or any issues when it comes to immigration, feel free to call our office for a consultation or a second opinion. 510-742-5887, 510-742-5887. And for debt settlement, if you have problems with your not green card, but if you have with your credit cards, second mortgages, if you have a lawsuit against you, a judgment against you, we can help you, not the lawsuit but after the judgment, and we can negotiate, especially when it comes to debts, right? So the way we do that, we can negotiate with them and make it work for you. So I think I'm going to let Amit Amit, are you there? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Amit? Hey, Amit, how are you?
Good.
I'm doing well. So I'm going to let you finish the show. I just wanted to close and say thank you to all, and thank you, Videka. And anything I told you today is my opinion. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions. We'll be back next week. Thank you so much, and Amit, I'll let you finish. Take care. Bye-bye.